Welcome back to Expresso here on SABC3, your feel-good breakfast show. Now, I am very, very excited about this next segment because, as you all know, we sent Zola and Kat to India to go and experience everything that the beautiful country is about: the food, the culture, the people, the religion. And I must tell you, they came back with so many exciting stories about their Indian adventure.
Yeah, their experience of another land. What I love about Kat's adventures is he will go that extra mile so that something goes wrong, so that there is some misadventure thrown in. And I think we're in for the first stage of an odyssey by the looks of it. Absolutely. They obviously had a blast, but now that they're in Telechari, things get down to business. Let's go to India.
About to leave for India, Zola and I got to the airport with plenty of time to spare. Exciting aviation news is that South African Airways announced a code share with India's international airline, Jet Airways. South African travellers like us can now enjoy seamless air travel connectivity between South Africa and India's biggest cities. We were ready to take full advantage of this exciting new arrangement, but only after lunch.
Okay, Kat, are you ready? Our last meal in South Africa. I hope you're ready for something a little more spicy.
Well, I definitely am very excited about immersing myself into the culture, and I'm so glad I can do it with you.
After a leisurely meal, we boarded SAA's direct flight to Mumbai, the financial capital of India. The A340-200 aircrafts fly to this city 7 times weekly. From Joburg, it's an 8-hour and 30-minute flight. Then from Mumbai, we connected to Kochi with Jet Airways, and then it was a 5-hour drive to Telechari in Kerala, India.
Wow, that's beautiful. So we've just arrived in Kozhikode, formerly known as Kolkata, after a 2-hour-long flight from Mumbai, and it's been a very interesting morning, right? So how's yours been?
Kat, interesting doesn't even describe it. When that bird pooed on your head, I almost died.
Let me do it.
Oh. The bird pooed on his head. It's making me gag. Oh my God.
Where is it though? I can't. Where is it just pointed to?
Really bad. The heat didn't get me. That sent me over the edge. Almost went back home. It was the most revolting moment I have experienced thus far. But that's got nothing to do with India. That was just you.
Honestly, judging by your reaction to that situation, you've got a very sensitive system. So how are you going to cope with the food?
Bird poo does not compete with food. Sorry. I'll take the food anytime. Give me spices. Give me all sorts. The poo, no.
Are you melting away?
Okay, yeah. Don't talk about the heat. I'm slowly acclimatizing, but not fast enough.
Just to get an idea of where in the world we are, Telechari, also known as Telechari, is on the Malabar coast. As a heritage town, it offers an intoxicating cultural cocktail. On this visit, temperatures soared to 38 degrees Celsius. Luckily, Aisha Manzil offered every home comfort, and the owner, Mr. Musa, is a charming host and tour guide.
Oh, wow.
Please.
Thank you very much. It's a beautiful home you have.
Yes, welcome to Aisha Manzil.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Zola.
It's an honor to be here. Oh, wow. Thank you. And what is the symbolism of the flowers?
Flowers is something which we always use to welcome people. Yes, and white is a symbol of peace.
Now, I believe your family has been here for many, many generations. Tell me about how the Musas got onto this piece of land and became Aisha Manzil.
This is now almost 150 years. This has been my family for more than 100 years now. And my family is the oldest in this part of India, dated back to 1700.
Now, your home comes as one of the most highly recommended places to visit when you come to this part of the world. What do you think makes your guests love it so much?
No, because the experience they get once they stay here, and that is something you don't get anywhere else. First of all, me and my wife are personally involved in it, and we have a great passion for it. And the experiences they are getting it because both of us are so emotionally involved.
From there, we set out to explore the town. Due to its coastal location, Telechari was a major commercial centre during the British rule of India. Today, it's bustling with activity and the traffic took some getting used to.
Wow, these streets are so busy.
Yes.
This is so scary.
Yes. Wait. Yes.
Okay, so while you guys go and look at the spices, I think I'm going to go get something to cool off.
India is famous for its food. Fresh ingredients, natural fragrances and the most delicious aromas are all part of the distinctive cuisine. In the scorching heat, a fresh coconut is the perfect way to relax and cool down. While Zola indulged, I explored a spice shop that reminded me of the Paco spices we get back home.
Oh, so refreshing.
So this is one of your favorite spice shops?
Yeah, it's my favorite spice shop, and I would say this is the best spice shop in the town. Kat, this is Chelicheri black pepper, which is world famous. This is otherwise called the black gold. And it is for this the Europeans came here.
What else do you
Now
have?
we are coming to the second commonly used spice, which is also world's famous, which is this green cardamom. This is the first quality cardamom which is grown in the hills in the neighborhood. And if you open one pot, the whole area will smell. The cinnamon. These are the barks of the cinnamon.
From the cinnamon tree?
Yeah, it's from the cinnamon tree. The barks are removed, dried, and this is another spice which is also commonly used along with cardamom. This is what you call the mace.
The mace?
There is a spice called nutmeg. The outer of the nutmeg is called the mace. Prashant, can I have one nutmeg, please?
So this is the nutmeg?
This is called the nutmeg. And what you have in your hand is mace, which is the outer covering of this nutmeg. On drying, this is separated. Both has a different flavor. One more thing which is commonly used here, which is called the cloves. Cloves. You can bite one, gives you a good flavor into your mouth. Cloves. Just bite one, yeah. Yes. Some of the toothpaste use this because they say it protects your cavity and it is good for prevents the decay of the teeth.
Well, I hope it's protecting my cavity because nothing else happening in there.
Hey!
Hi, hey.
That's what I found.
Outside of the hustle and bustle of the city life, there are many sights to see. India has amazing nature reserves, temples and old forts. Enclosed by beautiful gardens, the Chelicheri Fort was built by the British East India Company with high walls and many secret tunnels. These tunnels were used to store precious spices many moons ago. From there, it was a short hop to explore Muzapilangad Beach. Interestingly enough, this is a drive-in beach. Fun-loving visitors bring their wheels, even tuk-tuks like ours, and ride freely on the sand. It's the largest drive-in beach in Asia, and the experience is exhilarating.
Wow!
How beautiful.
Yo, wow. So here it is. We've read about it, we've seen pictures of it, and now we're finally here at the Muzapilangad Drive-In Beach, the very longest in all of Asia.
And the most beautiful we've seen.
It stretches some 5 kilometers all the way to my left and all the way to my right. And it's a beautiful place for you to, have a
romantic moment like we just did.
Oh. And of course you can enjoy it with family as well.
Exactly, lots of families out here.
Oh man, I've really enjoyed it.
So beautiful, so beautiful.
It's amazing. So with a beach like this, we totally have to go for a swim.
We?
Yeah.
You go right ahead. I'll watch.
Okay, well, you can stay behind. You hold on to this. Here I go.
That is a crazy man.
I totally did.
Yay!
High five!
Nice!
Very
well
nice.
done. Good job.
Giddy with excitement on our very first night in India, Zola and I couldn't sleep, and it seems neither could the locals. We visited a nearby community and experienced a worship ritual at 2 o'clock in the morning. Worshippers seek blessings from the Tayam deity through dance. This stems back to ancient traditions and is brilliant to see under the dark night sky. While I soaked up the fascinating culture, Zola, of course, made Indian foodie friends.
An incredible thing that I've just found out and discovered from my newly made acquaintance is that a very important part of the Hindu religion is all about bringing communities together, and festivities like these are important for exactly that reason.
Very true. I've just met a teacher who comes to these festivals, and he actually just donates his time when these festivals happen, and he cooks on the largest scale I have ever. He cooks for 3,000, 12,000, up to 90,000 people, and he says to me, I say to him, how do you, make sure that it tastes good no matter how many people you're cooking for? He says to me, he hears it, he smells it, and that's how he knows.
So
he
everything but taste.
He doesn't taste it, he just knows. And he says to me, now that's a real cook. And I was like, gosh, what am I?
Can you hear your food?
No, I've never listened to my food in that way.
One day, Zola, one day.
Someday.
Remember to tune in again tomorrow as our adventure continues and Zola gets the chance to cook authentic Indian dishes. Seek and discover incredible India with SAA, offering flights to Mumbai 7 times weekly. Visit www.flysaa.com today.
Hello.
Nice. India, man.
Back again, dude. What an odyssey.
Well, clearly Zola enjoyed the cooking, but one thing she didn't enjoy was when it literally happened so quickly. We were standing outside of the airport, and I was looking at my passport, giving it to the security guard, and out of nowhere, the bird pooed on my head. And so Zola was the only person that had tissues there, and that's why I asked her to help me wipe the poo off my head. But she couldn't help, like she was gagging. She nearly corpse on my head. Then I thought, what are we doing?
Oh, no! She's a legend.
Wow, man.
Oh, we gotta love Zola.
She was loving it. But listen, isn't that a sign of good luck, right?
Yeah, it must be.
It was meant to be auspicious, yeah.
And you had a great trip. It speaks for itself. Well, if you'd like to follow in Kat's footsteps, minus the bird poo, of course, and do exactly what Kat and Zola did, then PnP Travel has some great packages for you. You can enjoy a 14-day Golden Triangle and Goa tour from 17,590 Rand per person sharing, and that's the complete package. It includes accommodation and plenty of iconic tourist spots. You can contact PnP Travel for the flight details as well. All the details will be on our expressoshow.com website, and you can also check out pnptravel.coza for more information. It looks like the kind of place you want to know about before you go there.
It's well worth it. It's really, really well worth it. And one thing that I picked up some Hindi when you're there, so I can say South Africa, Tom Surat.
What does that mean?
No, Tom Sundar. Tom Sundar. Tom Sundar. I just flipped it. It means you're beautiful.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Bit of Hindi. I picked it up there.
Hey, very cool.
Well, one thing's for sure, Kat's a whole lot more he's scented. He's very scented. Hey?
I feel like I am,
yeah. Well, tomorrow between 7:38 and 8 o'clock, we'll be showing you more adventures from India, and there were loads.
Dude, I can't
Don't
wait.
tell us.
It looked like you had an awesome time.
Let's take a break, shall we?
Why not?
After that.
There was a lot of excitement.
We'll be back after this.
By supporting the Flower Valley Conservation Trust, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there.